Hello everyone, welcome to Life with Telly. Today I want to come to you guys with a video that I hope really helps, especially anybody that is new to motherhood, fatherhood, parenthood. It is the most beautiful experience you'll be able to experience, but it's also a life learning experience. You learn along the way. I just want to be able to help you all and give some tips that I've learned. So I want to go ahead and jump right into the video. So the number one tip that I want to go ahead and start off with is something that I did not know. Okay, I did not know this until somebody brought this to my attention. So when it comes to changing your child's diapers, so this is the pamper, and I know Huggies has it too. There's a yellow line that's like right here in the center. Yep, you guys can see it right there. So this yellow line indicates if the diaper is wet or if it's dry. So if it's yellow, it means it's dry, but it will turn blue if your child pees. Okay, so I thought this was a very interesting thing to know because I had no clue that a diaper changed colors for you. But this is very helpful. It's honestly another easy way to know if your baby has used the bathroom or not. So I hope this helps. Number two, give yourself time. Okay, time management is kind of out the roof whenever you have a kid, but it is so good to make sure that if you have somewhere to be where you have to be somewhere on time, I would say give yourself an extra hour or an hour and a half with the baby. Okay, because you are racing for time. It's like you're in a marathon, but you really, if you want to be on time for something, it's not the same. Okay, it's not how it used to be where you can just get up and go when you have a baby. You have to pretty much make time getting yourself ready, getting your baby ready, and then if there's any kind of like hiccups that happen along the way where the baby spits up or your child's hungry, and you know our babies take a long time to eat sometimes, so give yourself the proper time to get ready so that you're not rushing and that you're on time. Number three, this is for anybody with like newborn babies. Swaddles are going to be your best friends. Okay, and I will post a picture and show you guys what a swaddle is. A swaddle pretty much mimics the child being in the womb, and so our babies, when they first come out, they're like, their reflexes are kind of all over the place and they're moving, they're startled and stuff like that. So if you want to be able to make sure your child is having the best sleep, they're comfortable, and you're able to sleep, I would highly suggest swaddles. Now I know swaddles can last up until I believe like 3 to 4 months, pretty much until they're able to, when they start rolling over, you got to get rid of them. But our daughter, she stopped wearing hers after a month. She did not like the restriction of having her arms close together. But before that, prior to her kind of coming to her own independent ways, she was like sleeping good for the most part with that swaddle. It was keeping her nice and warm and keeping her like nice and tight together. So I would highly suggest a swaddle to help your baby sleep good. Number four, please, I know it is so easy to want to be able to do things on your own, especially if you're a person that doesn't like to ask for help. If you have a support system, whether that's your husband, your wife, your partner, your boyfriend, your girlfriend, your parents, your friends, your family, whoever that may be, please rely on your support system. And it doesn't have to necessarily be like watching your baby. It could be them, you know, coming over to help cook or clean or whatever, or even hold your baby, watch your baby for you, whatever it may be. It is so important that you lean on your support system during this time, because it takes a village, guys, to raise a child. It truly takes a village. I'm thankful to God for our support system, because it would have been very hard to do it without them. And I'm just grateful for all the love that we have. My husband, he is great. You know, we started off doing shifts when it came to our daughter, and it worked perfectly. So it's really whatever works best for you. But I would tell you that raising a child, people do it on their own, and I commend them, but it is tough. It is tough. So if you have a support system, however you want to be supported, rely on them, especially with somebody that you trust, somebody that you love. I would highly suggest that you guys rely on your support system, because it will help you and it'll make things so much easier. Number five, so this is for anybody that has tried to breastfeed, or anybody that had to stop a little bit earlier than what you wanted to. I want to tell you that nothing is wrong with you. Okay, you are still the best mother, and your child is still gonna have that attachment, that bond, that love for you. Nothing's gonna change. I'm gonna be honest, I was somewhat hard on myself because I wasn't able to produce, you know, the breast milk enough for our baby. A part of it I could have done a little bit better, but also it was hard because I was on blood pressure medication, and that played a big factor into why I wasn't able to produce enough milk. I was only able to produce like 7 milliliters from both of mine, and like I said, that's less than an ounce. I think at the most that I ever produced was maybe like 25 milliliters. So I want to tell you guys, like, you know, it's okay as long as your baby is eating and your baby is growing, whether it's, you know, breast milk, whether it's formula, whatever you have to do to feed your child, then that is okay. And, you know, I know people say don't be hard on yourself. It is very hard not to be hard on yourself because, you know, you have this expectation of, you know, but I'm supposed to be doing it. But just know that, like I said, you're still an amazing mother. You are doing this, okay? And your baby loves you so much. And, you know, there are ways to get your milk supply up there, and sometimes, you know, people are able to do that and sometimes people aren't, but it's still okay. Please don't put too much of a strain on yourself because of that, because of the lack of supply, okay? You're still doing an amazing job making it do what it do. All right, which leads me into my next number 6. Sometimes you will go through different formulas. It's going to be trial and error until you find that right formula. And I say this because it took us up to 5 formulas 5 different formulas until we found the best one that worked for our daughter. So our daughter came 4 weeks early, and she was originally on the NeoSure. It's a yellow Similac, and once she started gaining the appropriate weight that she needs to grow, we had to switch it, and we went to Pro Total Comfort, and that did not work out. From there we went to Gentle Ease, Enfamil. That didn't work out. And then we went to Parent Choice, which is like a off-brand version of the Gentle Ease from Walmart, because the daycare that we have our daughter going to, they provide it for free, and we're like, if we gotta pay pretty much a mortgage for her to go to daycare, we're gonna make sure she gets her formula for free. But that did not work out at all. Honestly, that formula was probably the worst formula out of all the ones that we tried. So I did some research, and I was like, okay, maybe she has like a lactose, it's like she's not able to drink like cow's milk or whatever, because she was like straining. She was like very gassy, but then sometimes she was having trouble like using the bathroom, so like she was kind of constipated. She was really fussy. It was bad. It was really bad. I really felt bad for her. We really felt bad for our baby, and we're like, we don't know what to do, you know. It got to that point. And so I talked to her pediatrician, and she was like, you know, well, we could try soy milk. But I'm one of those people, I do research, okay? Nothing's wrong with soy milk. If that's what you use, that's what you use. But I did some research, and I didn't like what I was seeing. So I was doing some more research, and I found Kendamil goat formula. And the only thing I would say about the Kendamil goat formula is that I could only find it at Target. But this is like an English brand formula. It doesn't have corn syrup. It doesn't have some of the chemicals that our formulas have here. And when I tried it on her, literally within those first 2 bottles, she did amazing. She was not as fussy. She was no longer straining, in pain, crying. She wasn't constipated. She had her blowouts. She was doing so good. And so I'm just thankful to God that we were able to find that one. But yes, you're gonna go through trial and error with formulas, and like what might work for my baby may not work for y'all's baby. So just keep on trying to see what works best. But I will say, make sure that you guys research and definitely look at the ingredients. I don't want to scare you guys, but there might be some type of allergen in there that you just don't know. So just be mindful and watch your baby, see how they do. But yes, you are gonna go through some formulas, and if your pediatrician has samples, I would say try that instead of spending a whole lot of money and it not working. But as long as you find the best one, that's all that matters. Number 7, guys, I want you to know that the rough times is gonna get better. So like, what I mean by that is everything's temporary. And you know, I was going through sleep deprivation very bad in like the first 6 weeks, and I'm like, how am I gonna get through this? Again, I leaned on, you know, my support system, my husband, but I was like, I don't know how I'm gonna get through this. But look, we're almost 3 months in, and we're here, and she's doing much better with her sleeping. She only wakes up 2 times a night, as opposed to before she was waking up like 6 times a night. So it gets easier, okay? There's stages with the babies, you know. There's teething stage. I don't know how that goes, but that can be kind of like a hassle sometimes, but it gets better from there. So just know that everything's temporary, but try to enjoy every moment, because like they always say, you know, time goes by fast, and these moments you cannot get back. They're only 1 month old for 1 month, you know. They're only a newborn for a certain amount of, you know, weeks. So definitely try to enjoy it, y'all. Enjoy every little moment and embrace it, because it's like you're getting through it, and it's like a win. And it's also awesome to see your baby grow as well and hit these milestones. Number 8, so if you love to save money, I did not know this, but they have Pamper Rewards clubs, they have Huggies reward clubs, they have Similac reward clubs, different reward clubs to help you save some money. So all you have to do is like scan a pack for like diapers or like wipes, and then you pretty much collect like Pamper cash. And then once you hit a certain amount of money with it, like once you hit a certain amount of scans, you will pretty much win coupons back. So I don't know if you guys are like into couponing and saving money, but I know with a baby you may want to save some money. So I would highly suggest that you all definitely hop on these apps. They're free and you get free stuff in return, free products. Y'all know diapers and wipes go by fast and they can be a little bit pricey. So if you can, I would highly suggest you guys download those apps and start saving today, okay? Number 9, so this is something I did not know. I always seen them in the stores, but I didn't know like the purpose. I thought, okay, maybe if one was worn out, that was it. I did not realize that baby bottles, you have to change the nipple size as the babies get older. I know that sounds crazy. Y'all probably gonna be like, what, you're so slow. I didn't know that, okay? I did not know you had to change nipple size. One day I was like, why? I was like, it's taking my daughter like almost 2 hours to eat her food, and it was because she was still stuck on the level 1 when she was ready for level 2 nipple size. And then also some of her bottles were like level 3 when she's like only 1 month, and I'm wondering, why is my baby like choking sometimes? Like, this sounds crazy, I know it sounds bad, I did not know. It was really because of the flow of the nipple. It was coming out too fast for her, so she couldn't keep up with it. So just be mindful when you guys buy bottles, that if your baby is smaller, you may want to stick with the level 1s until you see that they're getting a little bit better at eating in the flow. It's starting to slow down a little bit. You can change to level 2. Every bottle has their own sizes. You can get them in stores, you can get them online. You know, it's like maybe $4, so they're very inexpensive. But I did not know you had to change the nipple sizes, guys. I did not know that. I did not know you had to change the nipple size. I did not know that at all. So that was definitely a learning experience for me, and I hope this helps you as well to know, get y'all some new nipples, because they grow out of the old ones and they're ready to eat more. So it's all about the nipple flow and it changes. So yes. Last but not least, I hope you all please take heed to this. All right, make sure you take care of yourself, and if you have a partner, make sure that y'all make time for one another, okay? Don't, it's so easy for us as parents to lose ourselves in this, because of course our babies are our everything, okay? But also, in order for you to be everything for your baby, you have to make sure that your cup is filled as well. And you know, sometimes you're not going to be able to, if I'm being honest, sometimes you're not going to be able to, you know, have the energy that you need, or sometimes, you know, it's going to be a little hard. But if you do have that support system, and if you do have a supportive partner, you know, that lets you pretty much have those, that gives you a chance to have those days, you know, for yourself, or for your partner, you and your partner, take them, okay? It's so important. Make sure that you're still nourishing your relationships, okay? Especially the ones that's close to you. So I hope that this video helps you all out so much. Sometimes, you know, with parenthood, you could try to be as prepared, but it hits you and it's like, wow, it's here. But I hope this helps you out a lot. If you have any questions or any more comments, please feel free to drop them in the comments down below. But I really hope this video helps you all so much. You all are amazing parents. You're doing a great job. And parenthood is honestly so beautiful and so amazing. It's all about what you make it. So I hope you guys enjoy this video. I'll see you all next time.